What's going on, Cancer? And welcome to the Chariot Friends. Justin here, and I hope you're feeling amazing today. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, your shares, your donations. Your support really does mean a lot to me, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. You are in for an amazing journey. Now, the purpose of this channel are for those of you who have Cancer in your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, wherever Cancer. This one's just for you. And I do tarot card spreads based off our ruler here, the good old Moon. And I'll discuss what phase she's in, what sign she's in, when she's going void, of course, just all those lunar shenanigans. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me. Never force a reading on a situation, and everything will be great, Cancer. Now, let's get into it. Your space has been cleansed. Gems are feeling good. Just good vibrations all around. Now, the moon is still in a waxing gibbous phase. And so, we still have that energy, to kind of just kind of take a look at what we're working on at the moment, kind of make sure we have kind of like a detailed approach to what we're doing. And, if things aren't quite lining up like they should, maybe add some tweaks as need be. And that's going to be you got some backup energy with that, Cancer, because the moon just entered Gemini as of today. And with this, there's kind of a basic instinct to just to kind of communicate, think, and learn. You'll be motivated with like this desire for like variety, curiosity. It's just going to be very mentally stimulating time for you, Cancer. And some activities you might want to consider are any kind of mental or communicative actions. Any sort of like, if you got a lot of like, let's say you're juggling a lot of things, anything that might require like multitasking, any sort of random errands, teachings, short trips, just all that good stuff, Cancer. Moon's got our back for these next couple days. And in case y'all were curious, I'm using the Everyday Witch Tarot deck. And I have a link for this one and other decks that I like using down in the description box below. So definitely check that out if you're interested. Whew, a lot of housekeeping. But let's go ahead and get to your first card here, which is going to be just kind of like the general energy for the day. So, hi yourself. What's the general energy looking like for today? Let's see what Cancer's working with today. Nice, Cancer. You got the sun here. Look at that. I feel like this is going to be a theme here. I feel we had the sun not too long ago, so let's keep this ball rolling here. Because, the sun, in case you didn't know what the sun was about, it's about all that happiness, joy. This card is Bay. This is one of the happiest cards of if not the happiest card of the major arcana train there. So, yeah, let's kind of think about, maybe some things that are making us happy right now. Let's maybe appreciate that the weather right now is a little bit warmer than what it was maybe these last few days. Whatever's bringing you joy, Cancer. Yeah, let's kind of focus on that today, and kind of see maybe some ways that we can kind of spread this sunshine and all this light to maybe some others around us. Let's see, maybe we can help, in whatever way, Cancer. Do your good deed, whatever your good deed of the day looks like. Yeah, something like that. But I like that, Cancer. That's a strong start to the day. Let's kind of let's get a little more on that. Let's see kind of let's navigate through this energy here. So, higher self, how's Cancer feeling about this other than elated? And hopefully the happiest, Cancer. Oh, interesting. All right, we're going to take a right turn here, Cancer. We got the Three of Swords here. So maybe for some, maybe we're because we're still fresh in the new year here. Maybe we're still kind of shaking off some stuff from the previous year here, and however that's looking like for you. Maybe the reason the sun's kind of popping up here is just to kind of remind us of, again, maybe kind of practicing that gratitude. Sure, whatever Three of Swords situation we're in right now, it doesn't take it how it resonates, but sometimes these situations can hit us in the feels, but the sun is always shining every day. The sun's getting back up. And Cancer, eventually we got to get back up too. So, and let that be kind of the theme this year, as whenever this stuff kind of brings you down, find that whatever that sunlight, whatever that motivator looks like for you to kind of address this thing, and power through this thing and grow from this thing here. Because remember, when you have stuff like this, especially like Three of Swords, because, it's very kind of somber, sad, melancholy type energy. These things didn't just happen to you just to happen to you, just so you could just feel down and depressed and all of that. It's meant to lift you up, it's meant to, kind of learn something from this situation here. Get some compassion, and then, when, for example, when someone else is going through this thing, when you're coming along to kind of help, what better to have in that nurturing arsenal than some compassion, and something to help kind of uplift this thing. Again, spread this sunshine around. And you know what? Maybe someone. This could be also too, maybe there's someone in our environment that's might be kind of haven't been feeling their best, and I wouldn't say, like necessarily smother them with energy here, Cancer, but, just kind of maybe do like a soft, like kind of reach out, just like, hey, wanted to check in, see how you were doing. And even if they won't respond back right away, but at least they know that someone's thinking about them, and that could be in itself a little pocket of sunshine for somebody. So, okay, little deep there, but I'm not mad at that, Cancer. Let's keep this moving. In this, if anything, this is perfect. We gotta find that balance in all this stuff here too. Because even if we're feeling at our best here, there's always someone that might be going through a Three of Swords here. So we can always be mindful, Cancer. But I like that. Let's get some more on this stuff here. Higher self, can we get a little? What else are we kind of feeling with this energy here? Nice. And look at that, Cancer. We've spread the compassion around, and now opportunities are opening up for us, because you got the Ace of Pentacles here. And with the Ace of Pentacles, I really do feel like it's kind of that thing, like that if you, and not to do this with the expectation of getting Ace of Pentacles, but I feel like sometimes when we get to this place of like, when we're just giving unconditionally, we're just trying to, just to heal, just for healing's sake, you know what I mean? The universe definitely rewards that kind of stuff here, and it's it could be maybe just money just falling out of the sky, you know what I mean, Cancer. But it could also be too maybe you help someone out, and then maybe someone buys you a coffee or a tea or something like that, or maybe I don't know, maybe someone will buy you dinner, so little things like that. Just like, again, things to show kind of like this gratitude for, to be grateful for the sunshine here. So I feel like, and it could also be too, Cancer, because maybe this could be something that, for some, definitely take it as it resonates. Maybe we've been trying to think about ways that we can kind of help, maybe like start up our own kind of like clinic or something along those lines, to kind of help raise people's vibration and all of that. And, maybe we're looking for this, and maybe we're looking for opportunities, for things like that. So, maybe, kind of take that as it resonates, Cancer. But let's get a little bit more on that Ace of Pentacles here. I know that's only gonna resonate for a small few, but let's get a little bit more on that. Higher self, can we clarify the Ace of Pentacles, please? Let's see. Okay, you got the Three of Wands here. And so I think what I'll just kind of leave with this energy here is just, once we, how I was saying, when we have maybe someone who might be going through this Three of Swords, and maybe even two, Cancer, if you're going through a Three of Swords situation, remember that there's opportunities at the end of this thing here. Once we get over this hump here, there's going to be a reward at the end of this thing. There's wisdom that's coming from this thing here, and it's just to keep that momentum. Whether we're in that sunshine, or whether we're I don't want to put that. Whether someone else is basking in sunshine, and we got to deal with our thing, or we're helping someone else deal with this thing. Keeping that momentum, I feel like there's going to be, it's kind of getting it sort of like that law of attraction here. I hope that's making sense, Cancer, but I do spread the love is where I'll leave that at. Let's higher self. help this guy out here. Let's see what else we're feeling. Let's get an adult back in the room. So higher self. Yeah, let's see what other stuff we're feeling about this Cancer. Nice. You got the Nine of Pentacles here. And so I feel like, you know, maybe for some, you know, if we haven't been, maybe with, I feel like with this kind of popping up, I feel like maybe we're kind of thinking about our stability in all of this, you know, maybe trying to find that whether we're stuck in a Three of Swords or, you know, we're helping someone deal with a Three of Swords. I feel like, you know, we're trying to find our stability in all of this. You know, how do we keep this sunshine and make it kind of sustainable for us here? So that's kind of what I'm getting with this Nine of Pentacles. That's interesting, Cancer. Let's get a little bit more on that there. Higher self, can we clarify the Nine of Pentacles, please? Yeah, let's see what's going on with that, Cancer. Interesting. Yeah, you got the Magician here, Cancer. And so, yeah, I feel like we're trying to find this, maybe for some, well, hopefully for all of us, you know, we're trying to create this space here where we have this, not even just like financial stability, which is always a bonus, you know, because that's what the Nine of Pentacles is about. But I feel like, you know, trying to find just stability, just kind of in general with our lives. You know, we're trying to get this to this place of where everything's just kind of working in harmony here. You know, our sunshine, our resources, our feelings, all of that. Do you know what I mean, Cancer? You know, I feel like we're thinking about maybe just some ways of establishing that balance. You know, maybe that's something we've been kind of ruminating on these last, maybe coming into the New Year's here. So, and if that's the case, you know, this is, that's cool. You know, I feel like that's a good place to be. You know, you want to get to, I feel like that's that really should kind of be the, I feel like, you know, 2022 might have been kind of a lot of crazy changes might have went on there, you know, sort of, you know, we might be feeling a little off balance there. So I feel like that's definitely going to be nice coming into the new year, just kind of reestablishing that foundation. So I'll move on from that. Let's keep this party rolling. All right, so how else can we kind of work with this energy at this time? Let's see what else is going on with the Cancer here. Nice. You got the Eight of Wands here, Cancer. And so I feel like with this, you know, I feel like maybe there's some big opportunities coming up. You know, I feel like with, and I feel like it's going to come in pretty fast too, just with how, honestly, with kind of like how I feel like our mindset has kind of been, you know, at least where the cards have been going the last few days. You know, I've really been feeling like it's more kind of setting this kind of positive mindset here, you know, this kind of Magician, Nine of Pentacles here. You know, I feel like we've been, because that's been the focus here, you know, maybe that gratitude, you know, that happiness, you know, trying to, as opposed to coming at it from a negative mindset, you know, coming at from a more positive, I feel like things are starting to come in for you fast, or at least I'm hoping so, Cancer. And if if maybe we've been feeling like, you know, well, I've been trying to manifest this stuff here, you know, what's going on here, Justin? Well, just kind of check in, Cancer, what is going on? You know, how are you feeling in all of this stuff? Have you been feeling, has been practicing these positive mantras here, been keeping you down the last few days here, or have we noticed at least a little bit of a difference here? You know, have we noticed that there's been at least some kind of you know, that things are kind of more so going our way, as opposed to, you know, feeling that dissonance or that resistance all the time here. And I feel like it's going to be one of those things. I don't feel like it's going to be like an overnight thing, Cancer, but I do think that it's, as we do this stuff, you know, as this becomes more of a practice and this stuff starts to compound here, you're going to start seeing the stuff kind of starting to manifest faster, you know, and it's just like, you know, just keeping that practice, you know, again and again and again. And, you know, it may sound daunting at times, but come on, you know, keeping the sunshine on our heads here, Cancer. And again, let that be your motivator. You know, it's even in all the suck, you know, once that we learn to keep that sunshine mentality even in this, Cancer, you're gonna be a force. Look at this tornado here, just massive, the amount of opportunities, and I feel like just stuff is gonna come in for you, Cancer. So let's finish this thing out here. Let's get some closing thoughts on here. So higher self, what are some closing thoughts for this energy for Cancer here? Let's. This has been real chill, Cancer. I like this. Nice. You got the Knight of Pentacles here, Cancer. And I feel like with this, just like I kind of was saying before, just imagine this little pentacle here. That's your sunshine in your hand. And just taking that energy, going out there and just spreading that, let's switch back over. Spreading that joy around, Cancer. I feel like there's a lot of opportunities here to I feel like to get into where we can kind of like lead by example in a way of like how to like raise that vibration, and how to and honestly, Cancer, I feel like with all these pentacles and stuff here too, there could possibly be even like an opportunity to kind of like maybe make this like either a main hustle, maybe make this a side hustle, however that's looking like, maybe you want to do some maybe you want to get into like some volunteering work, however that's resonating for you, Cancer. I feel like some real good can kind of come from this if we kind of take this time to be of service to others. You know what I mean? To think beyond ourselves. And how are we impacting this world for the better here? So. Some deep stuff to definitely contemplate today, Cancer, but I'm with it. That's how we're going into this year, profound thinkers. Let's philosophize a little bit. Let's think about how you wanna manifest this stuff. Because I tell you, the magician follows us all over the place, Cancer. So just keep manifesting. Just let's go out there and get it. So I think I'll leave that there. Hopefully that made sense, Cancer. I'm getting, slowly getting back into the routine of things after coming out of the holidays. So, maybe we're all feeling a little sluggish right now. But no, I've enjoyed this energy. And if you like this too, give it a good old thumbs up. Subscribe, hit that bell button. You'll get notified when I release videos each day. Share this thing. Let's spread because I do, Cancer. I feel like we're spreading the sunshine around here, and that's really exciting. So, yeah, definitely spread this around. Share it with someone if they got Cancer in their placements, or if they just need it. I'm all up on Facebook. And then lastly, if I'm assuming you're here because you checked your sun, but check your sun, check your moon, check your rising, check your chart, Cancer. And then when you got a bigger picture of yourself, go over to my other channel, Alchemist State. I do weekly readings over there, and they're different. They're monthly spreads, but the theme each week is different. So, and all that housekeeping, Cancer, down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise card here so I can get you out of here. Nice. You got the Seven of Wands here, Cancer. And you know what? I feel like with this, because I feel like sometimes when we think about maybe spreading the happiness, doing that joy and all of that, it might get met with some criticism along the way. It might be, maybe people are like, oh, well, Cancer, you're acting differently, well, this positivity, what's this all about? However that's looking, Cancer. But my point with that is that don't let other people, because I was going to say, I can't tell you what to do, Cancer, but, don't let other people get in the way of you spreading that sunshine there. Because if that's not resonating with them, tell them that, take what resonates with you. Leave the rest with me. If you're not trying to take this sunshine here, I know somebody else who would definitely, who will appreciate it. And then who knows, Cancer, they'll see everybody else around them getting uplifted, and then, you know what? They're going to be like, all right, Cancer, what's this? Tell me a bit about this sunshine here. I hope that crazy analogy makes sense. You know what? I'm going to leave it there. Go spread that sunshine, Cancer. Stay safe out there. Keep eyes on the moon. And I will catch you on the next one tomorrow.